Hello and welcome back to another Random Thoughts with Gorilla. Now, I've been getting relatively I don't know if I was irritated, pissed off, or mildly entertained. I was entertained that McCarthy was not getting elected Speaker of the House. There. Good. We don't want nobody wants him because I don't even know how this guy even gets fucking elected in his own or in his district there and wins his damn primary. Unless no one fucking runs up against him. But you think after the seventh, eighth, ninth, tenth vote that that they said no, and people will say it's 20 people didn't vote for him. No is 200. Let's see, 212 plus 21 is 32. 232 people didn't want him. Granted, you can't get people to cross aisles, to elect a Speaker of the House from the cross the aisle there. But it's one of those. It took 15 votes. Or not 15, yeah, 15 different votes there across 4 fucking days for him to get elected. I'm pretty sure he got elected. I think that's what I've seen a headline saying that on the 15th vote he got elected. But and the only reason that his name was even on there, the only reason his name was on uh, there, and people voted for him is because they know they'll lose their committee assignments. They got to the point that they were threatening committee assignments and they're threatening them to vote for him, or else they'll lose their committee assignments and all that. It wasn't no negotiation. People were the he was doing what the establishment always does. If they don't get their way, whining, "Oh, but it's my fucking turn. It's my turn." So what? You had your fucking chance. You didn't get it. But instead, they resorted to threatening them to the point where, and I'm glad for the ones that weren't backing down and did back down. I don't know who voted for him this time to get him into there. I don't know if he managed to talk a couple Democrats across the line, or the Freedom Caucus finally caved. I'm guessing more they managed to find a few moderate Democrats across the line to vote for him. And but damn well he's not going to keep his promises. We're going to get sham investigations, and heaven forbid if he gave up the only fucking leverage that they got in the fucking house right now with by giving up the GOP's subpoena power, then that he literally has betrayed the American people on that one, because we were promised investigations into the Hunter Biden, into Joe Biden, and their whole thing with Ukraine. Because and don't tell me that you guys are just these are just gonna be sham. Those are sham things, No, they're not. Because Joe Biden was bragging on TV. We got witnesses coming forward saying they were what they're doing. We got the evidence for it. It's time to investigate. It's time to investigate the last 3 years with Fauci there, because things aren't adding up. He is lying to Congress. He was proven to lie to Congress. But wait, why isn't he getting fucking arrested? I want to know the fucking that they went after Steve Bannon pretty damn hard, but heaven forbid they'll go after one of their shills there. But we're just gonna get sham investigations now. Now people aren't gonna. He's not gonna keep his damn promises. Nobody fucking likes the guy. Yeah, he should have stepped the fuck down. You and seriously, most of our Congress they're why the hell are they even running? It's time for the next generation to come into Congress. There's no reason why it should look like a Warther's original reunion inside of our Congress there. Hell, there's quite a few of them. They look like they're just ready to croak over at any minute. No matter how entertaining that would be on C-SPAN, that might get them some fucking ratings. But there's no reason we should look at one of our Congress people and go, are they gonna croak over anything? Same with our damn president. We all know what. No, he's floating the Alzheimer's boat there, we shouldn't be questioning this. We should have our the next generation needs to start stepping up and coming in. We need to start for voting for better people. Go to your primaries, man, or else people are always bitching about Congress, but nobody goes to their damn primaries there, and that's how we keep getting these Mitch McConnells, these Kevin McCarthy's, these Pelosi's, Elizabeth Warrens. There, there you get the Feinstein there. You, you all bitch about these people, but you don't go to your primaries and your caucuses. It's time to get these people out of here. And this is going for both fucking sides. Because we are getting fucked over there. Well, they counted ours because I watched them count them. I personally watched them count our votes in the primary. So I know our votes were getting counted. All right, just a sec. I and I still want the investigations. I know this will never happen because it's happening on both sides. How can someone's personal net worth go up while they're in Congress by over 6,000 fucking percent in just a decade? You know, how is it someone who's making $200,000 a year? I know that's not the exact fucking amount, but fucking fact check me. I'm gonna give a shit. But how can someone make approximately $200,000 a year? All of a sudden, they become hundreds of millions of years, and don't give me damn book deals. Cause look at AOC's documentary there. It only made $10,000 fucking dollars. How much did they spend making that damn thing? I don't know anybody who'd sit there and buy a politician's book. And yes, you're right. And I already answered this one here. Resolute. Do people sit there and actually stay and watch them count them? But of course, with this whole pandemic thing here, now you got fucking mail-in votes. Like that can't get rigged. Yeah, a few of them going in the trash here and there. They're finding them in the ditch. We need to secure our elections there. You're not going to do it with mail-in voting. And hey there, LDG, welcome. You missed the better half of you missed the first good 5 minutes of my rant there. I was talking about we got to get rid of McCarthy should have stepped down. But the way they could have fixed that, we would not have gotten, I guarantee you, if it was a closed ballot there instead of everybody stepping up to a mic and shouting who they're voting for, I bet you they would have done they would have done a secret votes there. It would have been, I guarantee you, it would not have been McCarthy there. It would have either been Jim Jordan or Donaldson there. And see, it should not be that way. Well, people want to say elections, it's called, was it voter suppression? Personally, I think it should be in person. It should be if a person's not willing to get off their ass and go to their damn polling place, then they should not vote. If you're not that enthused to vote there to get off your ass one day a year and go stand in line for however long. My area, I'm in and out in 5 minutes. I gotta do my voter signatures and all that other stuff. Blah 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 blah. There, go in, vote for my people, and I'm out. Some people, yeah, you gotta stand in line for five. If anything, that's voter suppression. They're not having enough polling places to where a person has to stand in line for 5 fucking hours or 10 fucking hours. But to me, that's voter suppression. There, not this having making a person get up off their ass. Yes, I mean, and even then, your your job has to let you have a couple hours off to go vote and all that. Granted, I get off work early enough I can go in and vote, but my job can be required to to let me have at least 2 hours off to make sure I have adequate time to go and vote. Well, see, that's where your the bird with you, you get the exception for the absentee ballot, but even then, you got to fill out the form to get your absentee ballot there. Ballot there. You'd be the exception and the reason why we accept absentee ballots, or if you're got to be away on business for that week, or even our military people can get absentee that are overseas can get absentee ballots. But none of this universal mail in, where anybody could get one, two, 10 ballots in the. Because hell, there during the California recall, there's a guy who lived in Virginia who got a recall for for a vote or for a recall ballot in the mail for a state for he didn't even live in the state. Yeah, and I agree with Captain there. Yeah, I'm talking about the universal mail-in ballot where they mail out ballots to every house there because first of uh, all all there, how do we know that the people who are mailed to are the ones getting it? And with mail forwarding, how do we know the person still lives in the state that they're supposed to be voting in for? You know, and then, but if you got a legitimate reason, like you got to be away that weekend or you can't, or if you have medical reasons that you can't make it, or our military people who are deployed overseas, those I'm all for absentee ballots where you send in a form there to get your absentee ballot, they mail to you. That is perfectly fine with me. Well, that'd go for certain districts there. But you know, but the because we've seen it with this problem. We've been hearing stories about these problems. And here's another thing, especially with YouTube, Facebook, and all that. Twitter's finally gotten better on that. You know, we got legitimate concerns, but we're automatically silenced just for the plain and simple fact that it goes against the narrative there. Let the people's voices be heard. And just a sec. I was wondering what that bang noise is. But if anybody wants to come up, I just put the link in the chat there. Um, Here they have a habit of getting ballots from people who don't exist. The addresses that are condemned business. Oh yeah, I've heard about that too, and that, and it's been. I've been seeing that too, and it's been even proven that there are addresses that didn't exist and all that. Twitter seems. Oh, are they limiting that? I haven't even noticed. I hardly go on Twitter anymore because I just was getting pissed off, more and more and more pissed off here. But yeah, I didn't even notice that he made the mistake there. I guess I wasn't even really paying attention because I don't really give a shit. The only thing I did was go off on our governor there. Huh, that's weird. That's one of those. They might as well at Elon Musk ask him why we can't share it. Enough of us do that. He might actually respond to one. Yeah. So here, just a sec. But all right, my rant's over there. I've gotten out what I wanted to say about McCarthy, how no one wants him. I've gone off about our voting system there. There's no way in hell he should have fucking stepped down when he is getting to after the third vote. He shouldn't have even been able to get nominated there. All right, let's try someone else. That's the way it should have gone. But since what was he, the RNC majority leader or GOP? He's the GOP minority leader appointed by the RNC. I don't even think they got to show it in. Hello there, low specs. I haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah, and low specs there was able to like and retweet it. Bird, I don't know why you couldn't. Maybe there's a glitch in the matrix. But the way things are going, I am totally getting behind the simulation theory. There, we're just living in a simulation there, and I know it can be done. There has maybe it's some civilization that's millions of years more advanced than us. They're just running a simulation on us. Yeah, I totally agree. I could live off the grid if I totally wanted to and needed to. I know how to cook by fire and all that. I know how to fish and everything. It'd be the people in the cities that would be struggling there. Really, if you're able to, it's time to get out of the cities there. That's if you're able to. I know not everybody can. Me, I would not be able to. Personally, I want to go move out to Wyoming or Montana, out in the middle of nowhere. But I don't. I don't have the means, or I got. I'm not able to move for another at least 16 years. Yeah. Does anybody want to come up and share their opinions on this whole thing? I got the link there. I'll even pin it to the top here. Let me get into this. Let's see, YouTube. Oh, let's see. Pin message. There we go. If shipments stopped to major cities, would be dead in less than. Oh, that's nice. You have sister pray and nephew pray over there. Get to spend time with little Charlie there. But I don't know if cities would last for 3 weeks. Because they say we are 9 days from anarchy. So after 9 days of no food, it'd be total everybody and going after each other. So I don't think it lasts. I give it a week and a half. But that's my opinion. You're just one nice thing about having a kid, make you bring the stuff that you forget to grab. But anyhow, that's what I had to say. I will be doing a Babylon 5 their watch party tonight at 6 o'clock. Then at 7 o'clock tomorrow, this is all Central Standard Time, we will be doing 1984 with John Hurt. Apparently that's okay. Resolute Sherm here put something and says, I don't mean anarchy, I mean dead in as deserted, completely ghost town. Yeah. So with that, make sure to check out Resolute Germ every Saturday. He does Saturday morning cartoons. They're always a lot of fun. Bird of Prey 5, he has his bed live streams on Mondays and Fridays. Always a lot of fun. If you ever need advice, you can always put in a Deer Bop and that. He does his random streams. Then you got Twilight Zone on Sundays. That's at 3:30 Central. No, 1:30 Central Standard Time. His bed life is at 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. Then you're on Enterprise for Wednesday, so that'd be 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. Yeah, so he does 2 watch parties and 2 bed lives a week at least. There, low specs Linux laptops. There, he does a few live streams in that. Um, yeah, so make sure to check him out. He has quite a few good videos on there. I've seen a few of them there. Uh, Make sure to check out Captain Phantom Nerd. He does his morning brews occasionally and all that. They're always a lot of fun when you can pop in there and all that. And thank you, LDG, at hashtag free the net. If you ever need IT help, like he cleared up my laptop there. It was really slowed down, and apparently I had a lot of malware on there. He cleared that all up for me and all that. But if you ever need any IT help, he's helped me learn paint.net there and stuff. If you just need a place to hang out or something that check uh head to his backstage at freeofthenet.org/underground. And Captain First says, I should be streaming more as kids will. Okay. So yeah, keep an eye out for Captain Phantom Nerd's morning brews and all that. So with that, you guys have a good day, and remember to be a gorilla. And I'll see you at 6 o'clock at the Babylon 5 stream.